Hey, Lindsey, welcome to the Travel Brats.
Thanks so much for having me. It's great to be here.
Sure, it's great to have you. And I just want to start by doing a few icebreakers just so our brats get to know you and we'll just have a little bit of fun.
Sure.
So, Lindsey, first off, carry on or overpacker?
So that depends on whether I'm traveling alone or with my husband. So with him, carry on all the way because he does not have any patience for checking bags. Alone, depending on how long I'm gone, I could be tempted to check in.
Okay, I kind of love that because when you said it depends on my husband, I thought it was going to be the reverse because if I'm with my husband, I make him carry my bag. And then if I'm alone, I'm like, oh, I better pack light because, I have to carry all my own things. I have to deal with all my own consequences of my actions.
No, it's just
That's
my
awesome.
time is my own if I'm alone, so I can take the time to check in.
I love that you make it about him instead of about yourself, that we can learn a lot from that. Now, Lindsey, what would you say are three things that you always pack in that carry-on?
I always pack an umbrella. You just never know. And then I always pack workout clothes because, again, if I have a chance to, even if it's take a walk and I want to get sweaty, I have those. And then the last thing that I always make sure I pack because I've forgotten them before is pajamas. It's like the first thing
Oh.
I pack now.
Yeah, I can so see that because it's not something you feel like you need to have on a list, or it's always the easy stuff like the socks, the underwear, the bras, the pajamas that get forgotten. So I
Yes.
totally get that. Now, what would you say is your favorite travel book besides your own of all time?
I don't know if this counts, but I loved A Walk in the Woods by Bill Bryson. It's a memoir, and he walks the Appalachian Trail and just all the things he encounters and the people he encounters. And I just loved it. He gave such a detailed overview of the area, and I've never been there, so now I'm kind of curious.
Oh, that sounds like a really neat book. Yeah, memoirs are great. The nice thing about that is I love to read travel books that are related to the place I'm visiting. Obviously, this whole episode's kind of about that. I'm really excited. But can you imagine hiking the Appalachian Trail and reading his book along the trip? That's something so neat. I love that. Like I read Hawaii when we were in Hawaii. I love kind of the themed books on where you're traveling.
But that one in particular, I love.
Great. So that's definitely worth a check out. Now, what would you say is harder, writing a novel or climbing a volcano?
Well, I'm not going to lie. I have not climbed a volcano. I have climbed a lot of hills. I want to say I've climbed mountains as well, but I'm not sure that is every mountain a volcano, even if it's extinct? I'm not sure the answer to that question. But I would say, I'm guessing just based on my research that I had to do to write about climbing a volcano, I think climbing a volcano is pretty darn hard, mainly because altitude. I don't do that well with really high altitudes. So sitting down and writing a book has been a pleasure for me. I mean, there's struggles, sure, but I think climbing a volcano by far.
Well, I love that. I think it's so true. There are struggles when writing a book, but I thought that was kind of funny that I didn't even know this either. Apparently, everyone who was wondering after this conversation, no, while every volcano is technically a mountain, most mountains are not volcanoes. Volcanoes are formed by the accumulation of erupted lava and ash. Okay, so maybe just the Hawaiian ones, and I know there's some in Ecuador and et cetera,
Yeah.
et cetera. I can't imagine climbing a volcano. I think I've trucked up a volcano as in a vehicle, but I don't think I've actually hiked one as well. So that's a good bucket list thing now that I think of it.
Wait, I just take that back. I have climbed up a volcano. I climbed up on the island Isabela in the Galápagos. That is a volcano. It's still active. And I did climb to the top. So I don't know what I'm talking about.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
It was at sea level. I mean, you go up to the top, but so yes, I did climb that and it was not that hard, but I think that's because altitude was kind of taken out of the equation.
The altitude, it makes all the difference. It really does. I know. I've been like, man, you go to Rainbow Mountain in Peru. That's that's thousands of feet taller than like some of our 14ers here in the States in Colorado. It's another beast. I mean, always lungs for me versus legs when you hit altitude. It's just
Oh, yeah.
so crazy.
Hey, it's your travel brat Nat. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe to the podcast on your preferred listening platform. We also love reviews, so feel free to leave us a Google review or a review wherever you listen.